Okay, Hamza. So you are producing for Project Chorus, who are a games development studio, who are looking for concept artists. You're coming up with the design and development of a hybrid creature.
Yeah, well, it's just like a gaming company that I'll have a look at online in a recent time, and I found that it's looking for a character model that's going to be doing some modeling stuff for the company.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I put the FMP that's what I'm going to do in this particular project.
Okay. Do you want to explain a bit about your way of approaching it?
Well, it obviously has to be a hybrid character because that's what I'm interested in, and that's what probably they're looking for their upcoming games, because they mostly do, the online gaming stuff like cloud gaming and all that, and they're probably looking for the hybrid characters. Well, not exactly hybrid, but they are looking for the characters. So obviously my FMP is going to be a hybrid character. So as soon as I'm done with my character, my project, I may refer to them online and ask them to use my character or my idea in their upcoming games or cloud gaming world that is going to be. So I'll just put my character onto their website. I'll ask them to use my character in there.
Okay, so just talk me through how are you going to approach this idea of a hybrid?
Well, first of all, I have to obviously put down do some research of the characters that are available on the market.
Have you done that yet?
I have done that, yeah.
So what have you come up with?
I have come up with a few stronger ideas from the movies called and the games like Ben 10, Spider-Man and all that, and they've got like really strong and nice hybrid characters, and they've all been really successful, So I've come up with a few ideas. I've sketched down a few ideas. My inspiration have been from the Hulk, the Spider-Man, and some, the combination of different animals and humans. I put them together and like just as an imagination.
Have you some examples?
I've got examples of that as well. That one's from the Hulk, and that was just from the 3 Ben 10 aliens. One is called the Four Arms, the one is called the Wild Mutt, and the other is called the Fast Shark. Yeah, that's a combination of three. The legs and the arms are from the Fast Shark, whilst the body and the others from the forearms, and the chest and the shoulder are from the Wild Mutt. And that was from the Minotaur. The guy, there was a monster called a combination of a bull and a man who used to eat animals and all that stuff, and man as well. So that's my inspiration from that.
Which is it's a Greek myth, isn't it?
Yeah. And they're from just like, I have a look at wide range of ideas. There are just 3 though, but I've got other ones as well. Do you want me to review the FMP as well?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, the next thing is, so that's the angle you're going to take with it. What's the market like for this?
I do have the research on that as well. But there has been a strong, really strong market. The games like, Mortal Kombat, Ben 10, the Spider-Man, they do feature the hybrid characters, and they've all been really successful, And the Spider-Man himself is a mixture of Spider-Man and a man. And the bullet, and in the film, the lizard is a mix of human and a lizard. And similarly, the God of War, the game called God of War, it's like one of the most successful franchises games ever, the God of War series. And it contains a lot of hybrid characters like stone and a man, like huge monsters, and they're all very hybrid. So I put a chart over here like God of War, Resident Evil, Mortal Kombat, Spider-Man. They've all been widely successful. And when
you say successful, what sort of sales have you?
They have been.
Have you found it out?
The game called the God of War series? According to research, its sales have been 100% more than expectations. Than they expected that. How much?
What were the expectations?
They expected that it's going to be like 70 to 80% of their sales. They expected, for example, they're going to make the profit, which is 70 to 80%, but they make the 100% profit from the games. So it's like 20% higher than what they expected it to be.
Do you have any sales figures for these?
I do have. I do have for the films at the minute. They're all like District 9, Alien 3, and the Aliens. They do have the box office sales. It's like $210 million. The Aliens 3 is $159, and one of the highest film in the Bollywood ever, which is always the Avatar, and it's like loads of, it's like over 2 billion box office sales. So I think that,
Almost 3, yeah.
yeah, almost 3 billion. So I think that's the perfect choice for me to actually do an hybrid corrector and feature the and ask the companies to feature my corrector in their upcoming games and subjects like games, films, and all that stuff.
What are the sales for the games you mentioned, like you God of War? What you talked about 100%
Yeah.
more, but 100% of what? What do they sell?
Like they sold like 80 million copies worldwide. That's what they expected it to be like, but they sold 180 million copies worldwide. So that's like the record of a game ever to sell that many million of copies.
Is it how was it distributed? What was it? Was that a console or online or how was it?
They have been distributing all the consoles: PS3, Xbox, Wii U,
Right.
and they've been platforms of PC as well. So that's how they like. That's the combination of all the copies that have
Okay,
been
so
sold.
there's clearly a market, a desire for fantastical creatures.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, what about your target market? Who's your sort of demographic for this?
Right. According to the questionnaire that I did, the people that love sci-fi action adventure games like my corrector to feature in the upcoming games. The pitch that I did to the audio way that I show what my character is going to be like. They say that they would like my character to feature in. So that's like 78% of the males that I asked about. They do love to play action games, and female, basically 46. Average age is that 18 to 38 of the males, and the average age of the female is 17 to 28. And the console ownership is both of them have the personal computers, 100% of them. And the PS3 is owned by 87% of the people that I asked. And the Xbox is owned by 83% of the people that I asked. And when it
But
comes
not
to,
broken down into male or female.
no, I haven't. It's like a combination of that. And when it comes to the demographics, so when compared to 78% of the gamers that compared to 46% as that I put in there, that love to play action game and all that. So it's going to be like my age range that I'm targeting is not 17 to 38 because that's what the questionnaire tells. My age range is going to be 17 to 24 because that's when you love to play all the action games, adventure games, when you like your character to feature in some games like that. So that's my age range from 17 to 24. I'm not going to be going like 17 to 38 because that's what the action games are like. But I would like my character for people to play that between 17 to 24 or 25. That's what I would like.
Okay, and there's an argument that the demographic of those sorts of people will be students, young
Obviously,
professionals without families and other commitments, so
Yeah.
they've got the time to play.
And if the character features in the films, so
What's that previous slide?
that it's like one of the most successful and the best action and adventure games of all time.
Okay.
So I didn't have it. Obviously, it doesn't perform in box office, but I didn't have its sales collection, so I just put it in a list likewise I did for the films. And as it comes for the films, so my audience profiling, if it comes to the film, because my character is not going to be featuring in only games, it's going to be film as well. So what makes a film for its audience to be interesting is the 4 things: the action, a hero, the suspense, the villain, and the violence. Now the reason for that being is everyone will love a game and a film that has a suspense, right? That's the main point of the game and a film being successful. So when it comes to suspense, all the people want to know the game called Skyrim. The protagonist on the game had to first combat all the dragons, but nobody really know that what is actually going to happen in the end until he fights the dragon called the actual Skyrim, in the land of the Skyrim where he actually fights the dragon. So that's what the suspense. I think that's what makes the game actually successful. Was the suspense is.
Okay.
So,
Good. All right. Thank you.
thanks.